Hey guys, what's going on? It's Verbal, and this is episode 23 or so of FNG, and who we got as a guest today?
I don't know. Who do we have as a guest? Who's the guest?
You fucker.
Am I the guest? Yes, sir! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Eazy, a.k.a. Fresh from the Barbershop, b.k.a. the People's Champ, coming to you live. I am hijacking the FNG podcast. These guys will not get a word in edgewise. It'll just be me and all me because that's what YouTube needs. More Jay all the time. No, I'm kidding. What's going on, guys?
That was epic, man.
Just roll with it, dude. Just go on.
I know, right? I appreciate you guys having me here. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. Ever since I went back and watched that video of me and Verbal whipping a lot of ass.
We didn't even know each other that day. You remember that?
Yeah, I know, because you sent me a message. You were like, yo, I was in that game. I was like, how the hell did you get in that game? I thought you were somebody that joined session and tried to, embarrass something. But we actually whipped a lot of booty that day, and it was actually fantastic. So
it was fun, man.
It was fantastic, I tell you.
It was funny. One of my subs actually came on to me. He's like, yo, dude, you were in a Jay Eazy video. And I'm like, who the fuck is Jay Eazy?
Exactly. That's what you said. Then I think we did a dual comm a couple of days after that, and it's just been a lovely friendship ever since.
You were actually looking at that video this week, weren't you? Because I remember you messaging me on Skype being like, dude, I'm watching this now. That's funny as shit.
Oh, yeah, I was watching that video, man. It was great, though, because like every now and then I like to go back and watch and see, what do you call it, man? The progression.
Yeah, how far you've come.
Right. I like to look at that every now and then, and it's like it's way different than what I was. The yes sir was a lot shorter. It was just like yes sir was going, and it's like the yes sir gets even longer every time. And speaking of yes sir, I did look at a video today and I saw you, and that was a good attempt, but you just got to hold it a tad longer.
I do. I have to hold the yes sir a little longer. Right? Yes sir.
There you go. Now you get that.
Oh my god. We should have a yes sir contest on this podcast right now.
But the thing is, you got to be able to keep up that. I think the only thing you said you were having some issues with was keeping up the energy level. Man, don't ask me how I do it. I just do it. I'm like a cup of coffee. I'm like a walking, talking cup of coffee, and that almost.
Verbal might have been able to do it like 30 years ago, but
hey, Verbal's only like a year older than me now. We can't do that.
Oh, I love having you on this podcast. Thank you, Jay.
Verbal, you're not even a year older than what? Okay, we're not going to drop ages, but I think
it's all good, man. I don't care. 32. I just turned 32.
Yeah, so you're only like a year older than me.
There we go.
Old.
Wait. So wow. Larry, do we have a question for Jay?
Yes, we do. Now I don't know if you've listened to the other podcasts, but we always throw a little curveball, maybe a slider. Sometimes it's a cutter. Who knows? And the question today is normally I come up with them, but we're sitting there in the the live stream while you're playing Gears of War 3, and
which we will get to, by the way, in a second.
Yeah. Yes. So anyways, would you rather have Vin Diesel scrub your ass with construction grade sandpaper, or get raped by Aaron Carter in a candy store?
What the hell? Who is Aaron Carter? Now that's probably the what is that? That's the dude. Who is Aaron Carter?
Okay. Aaron Carter is he's the brother of Nick Carter, the guy from the Backstreet Boys.
That's what I thought. That's who I thought that was. Let me see. Well, my mom used to be a nurse, so if I was like 90 some odd years old, I probably would need my ass scrubbed with that Brillo pad, because you get bed sores and stuff. So if I'm 90 and I'm being taken care of by a nurse or something, and it can't be you sure it can't be Michelle Rodriguez?
No, sir.
Pretty sure, buddy.
Well, if I'm 90 years old, I guess you really don't care what the nurse looks like or who it is. You just want your ass to be clean. So,
wow.
I'm gonna go with the ass scrubbing with. I mean, hey, my mom did it for years. So, hey, we got male nurses out there. They got to make a living to some kind of house. So fuck it. I'll go with I'll be a good sport and go with answer number one.
Wow. Mental pictures for days.
Yeah.
Or reasonable facsimile thereof. That, with the only caveat being that I gotta be 90 years old, because otherwise there's no way that my ass is being scrubbed by anything other than baby soft tissue.
Fair enough.
Unless one of unless one of you guys have a bidet in your house. Now, if you have one of those, I'll use that. But you know.
Wow.
Yes, I'm cultured. I'm cultured. I just look like this. Yeah. I'm not French, but I would use a bidet.
Good to know.
Yes.
Does anybody know what a bidet is? Because I do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what it is.
All right. So we should dive
it's the
into
water
it.
fountain, right? It's where you get a drink of water.
Yeah, it's that thing that looks like a toilet bowl, but
Yeah, I know.
you're not supposed to sit on it. Well, here.
Yeah, no, you are meant to sit on it, and it cleans your butthole.
Well, no. You're not supposed to sit on it. You're supposed to stand over it, like hover,
Right.
like
And
the
it
one
just-
we have. Yeah, and it shoots a direct stream upwards to some medium intensity, and it cleans those things that you can never get rid out of your ass hairs.
It kind of gives you somewhat of an external enema, but not really, you know.
So anyway, Gears of War 3, anyone?
Gears of War
Let's do
3 is fantastic. I just played 2 games. It was great. I whacked so much ass. I can't wait to get back on it. It was just great. And I like that. Y'all see that?
Well,
Did you play the original Gears?
Yes, both of them.
Yeah.
They were both great games, but I just could not deal. See, that's why, like, a lot of people say, okay, why can't I deal with Black Ops, or why did I have a tolerance for it so short? Like, why was my fuse so short with it? My fuse was so short with Black Ops because I played Gears 1 and Gears 2, and I endured the horrible hosts and shooting people, and they're just eating bullets or take 0 damage at all. So by the time I played that a year and a half before, like, okay, you had Call of Duty 4, then Gears of War 2 came out, and I played that until Modern Warfare 2 came out. But the deal was with Gears 2 was that you would shoot people, and unless you were a host, you got no shot registration, period. I mean, it was just about like that unless you were living next to the host. Just like Black Ops is in many ways. So I played that game for all that time, and I just got so frustrated with it, man. It was just I couldn't deal with it. So I stopped playing that, played Modern Warfare 2. And then, here we are with Black Ops, and that's why I have such a low tolerance for Black Ops. Because I went through that. I mean, Black Ops makes me want to go outside and cut the grass, and there's no way in hell I'm cutting the lawn. I pay somebody down the street to do that. So,
So wait, what's your opinion of Gears of War 1 versus Gears of War 2? Because I know Larry's got some pretty hefty opinions on that.
all right, Gears of War 1 was a great game, and it was made for people that like that type of game. Gears of War 2 was made to sell the game. They wanted to sell the game, so they put some newbier things in Gears of War 2. But the host is like the worst. Like I could have combated the newbiness, but the host was what killed it a lot of times. Like you just couldn't do anything. So somebody could be terrible, but they have a better connection, so they're killing you. So, so pretty much.
The 2-piece, man. The 2-piece.
Oh my God! Try to 2-piece somebody on Gears 2 and 3 and see what you get. Now you don't get anything except for, like I shot dudes were running at me with the bayonet shotgun. I mean, the new bayonet gun, the new noob cutter, is what I like to call it. And I just stood firm and just said, okay, I'm gonna wait till this dickhead gets in range and I'm gonna pull the trigger. And that's what I did. And like on Gears 2, you'd be afraid to do that. You know, you immediately jump to the right or the left because you don't know if your shot landed. You don't have to do that on here. His head popped, and I was like, "Wow, serious."
Yeah, I liked when we went to PAX. We got to play the demo, and dude, it was fucking sick.
It's like
sick.
It's funny to have this is the first Gears game where all my shots count. Like Gears 1, I could pick the connection that I wanted to play on, so you could time it. Like I could say, okay, well, it's yellow, so I've got a half second or something like that. I shoot, leave it pointing there, and then I dive. Like, everybody knows the tricks if you played Gears for a while, but you get used to it. But Gears 2, once they took the shotgun away where I couldn't calibrate the lag, I couldn't deal with it anymore. I just completely stopped playing. So
yeah, that's what I think I loved Gears, because it was so in your face. Like Gears 1 was so in your face with a shotgun. I mean, the torque bow, the sniper, whatever. Right. But it was so in your face. And then Gears 2 was like, I'm gonna hide behind this wall and fucking shoot at you with a Lancer for fucking 10 minutes. It was fucking stupid, man. I didn't like it at all.
I didn't like it at all either. And then they also made it so on Gears 2 where if you start, the Lancer was just the ultimate noob weapon. Like I tell you today, you know what I did? I lied to y'all because I played it after they fixed the shotgun. I did play it, but as soon as they made the Lancer the same strength as the Hammerburst, I said I'm done because I don't I can't do anything anymore.
Especially not if you don't have hosts on your team. If you're trying to fight a host with a Lancer, half a clip you'd be down.
Yeah, exactly.
On the way.
I used to use the Hammerburst because I couldn't draw host. So I would use it to equalize things, and like I could play against guys from the UK and Australia, and I'd start losing gunfights, and I pull out the Hammerburst, and it's boom, 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 6 bullets, and they were on the ground, and now it's like 10 or 12, and I'm like, I couldn't deal with it. So it's good that they did something, like some things that they did do to entice other players, like the stopping power. I thought that was a great addition because, like, I'm sure you had the same issue, Larry, where guys run at you full speed, and you putting Lancer bullets or Hammerburst shots in him, and they just run on through it and shotgun you. But like the stopping power, I think that was a good addition. That might be the only good thing that came out of Gears 2, though, just about. And
I mean, like the roadie run when Gears first came out, the roadie run was originally not a glitch. It was fucking you put your head down, you run around a corner, and you blast someone, and then it became a glitch where they're fucking crab walking everywhere.
Oh my god, I hated that. Yep. And then that combined with the lag, you couldn't never land a shot on them. And I was telling somebody today, they was like, can you wall bounce in this game? I said, in a Gears game where the connection is good, you wouldn't want the wall bounce because if you tried, somebody would just shoot you and they would actually land a shot and you're going to die. Wall bounce was only, it's a mechanic that played on the lag. So you're shooting where I was rather than where I am. But that shit doesn't work in this game. Somebody tried to do it just now, and I was like, "That's funny."
That's what I tried doing when I played Gears 3. And for people that haven't played Gears before, wall bouncing is basically they have a cover system, in Gears, and you tap A, you slide into cover, and wall bouncing is when you double tap A, so you bounce into cover and you bounce off it, and you basically hip fire your shotgun. And just like Jay was saying, based on lag, that's where your shot's going to go. So they took that. I wouldn't say they took it out in Gears 3 from when I played the demo. They slowed it down. So it's not. I mean, they definitely made the game slower. It's not as in your face as Gears 1 was, but they tweaked a lot of things. And basically, they took Gears 1 and a lot of the good things from Gears 2, and they just combined them. And Gears 3 was fucking.
That's exactly what they did. But wall bouncing never bothered me because I used to like to squeeze. Well, we using jargon that a lot of people are not going to be familiar with, but I used to like to do the squeeze. I was a master at that squeeze shot. Just put them in the corner and bam. But the thing that killed me was the wall bounce canceling. That just got stupid. Like you could wall bounce off of nothing. That pissed me off a lot in Gears.
Yeah,
2.
man.
So
that's why I think I played Gears 2 for maybe 2 weeks. I put in probably like 180, I'd say 80 hours into Gears 1, and I put like 6 hours into Gears 2. I was like, fucking return it, and that's how I got into Modern Warfare.
That's about what happened to me too, because I put a lot of time into that's why a lot of people say, well, you just don't like Gears 2 because you can't woo 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 whoop de woo. I'm like, dude, if you are a Gears 1 purist, you hate Gears 2. You cannot play that game because your shots don't count, and you just get sick of scrubs killing you because they're a scrub. They're killing you for no other reason than they have a good connection. I mean,
it's sick, man. I can't wait to get this fucking beta.
Wow, you guys have this jargon down pat. I am so fucking far in the Gears knowledge from you guys that it's like. You guys are like talking in medical terms to me because like while you guys are talking, all I'm trying to do is try to get a beta code right now off of Twitter. But and
I know I'm with Seb here, and I know you just explained what wall bouncing is, and I still have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
You have to see it. Like once you see it a few times, you'll be like, yes, I see what they're saying, and yes, it is bullshit. Except for when I do it.
Nice.
Yep.
Dude, this like I tried Gears. I actually bought 1 and 2 off of the Xbox Live Marketplace, and tried it probably a few months back with my good buddy Juggernauts. But we played through the campaign. I think you can play multiplayer, right? Like a dual campaign thing. I think it was in the first or second one. Anyways, I tried that, and I was so god awful because for some reason this is gonna sound so noobish, but the whole running scheme when you sprint. it makes like your screen blurry or whatever, and that fucked me over so bad. And I was running into walls and shit, and I don't know.
Dude, Gears, like, see, the thing is with Gears is it's not as easy to. Okay, I wouldn't say it's not as easy to pick up as maybe Call of Duty.
Right.
Like you actually have to like play the game. You can't just fucking like quit right away because it's so different. Jay, you remember the game? Someone's got to remember the game that the cover system came off of, where they got the Gears cover system.
Oh, God, I keep wanting to say Command and Conquer. I don't know why I keep wanting to call that game Command and Conquer, but it's Rainbow Six. They took the Gears cover system a little bit after that. But I mean, you talking about before Gears or after Gears?
Yeah, before Gears. There was another game that had that cover system. God damn it, that's gonna piss me off. But
I can't think of it to save my life right now. I really want to tell you, but I just,
dude, I know.
I just can't do it. And as we speak, Fist has put up a beta impressions, and I don't even want to see that because he's probably not good at the game, and he's gonna be mad. But I was just playing with NASA just now, and NASA was like, "Yo, I'm shooting people with the assault rifle, and they're not down." I'm like, "They're not going to, because you have to get up on them." And so we were looking at the game later at the stats, and I'm like 15-3 with like 4 downs, and he's like 5-5 with 10 downs. And he's like, "You probably stole some of my kills." I said, "Yeah, because you left them on the ground. I didn't want them to get up." And he's like, "Oh, they can get up." Yes, everybody has second chance in this game. Yes.
Yeah.
Except for they can't.
Yeah, but back. Exactly. Oh, I fucking love that. Love it.
Wait, hold on. They have second chance, and you love this because they can't shoot you back. What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, you can get revived. You can, like, all right, say I get down by a Lancer, or that's the other thing that's kind of trippy about Gears is like you can shoot them in the fucking face with a shotgun, and they might not die. You might not blow them up, but they just get in second chance basically, and they'll eventually bleed out, but they can crawl away. So there's a little bit of a different strategy, but
Well, wait, can you kill them? Like once you get them down into this second chance?
Oh yeah, just keep shooting them.
You
just keep shooting them.
Yeah, you can keep shooting them, or they have different executions. You can pick them up and hold them as a basically a hostage or whatever.
And see what they're doing.
Kill Switch. Funny. Thank you, Drake.
It's funny
Kill Switch
because
was the name of the game.
Okay, yeah. But it's funny though because it's funny because there was a subculture, a subset of Gears players, and one set was strictly Warzone and one set was strictly Execution, and the Warzone players hated Warzone. I mean, hated Execution because they're like, "Oh, it's bullshit that I have to shoot. I have to actually go and come out from behind my cover and finish somebody off." And the Execution people said, "Man, I hate Warzone because all people do is camp." So you had the subset. I could play both. It didn't matter to me because I played the same way. I wasn't going to change my play style for anybody. I run around in Gears. I think that's where my Call of Duty mentality came from because I ran around in Gears so much that I can't sit still in Call of Duty. But what they have done, I think, with the beta to get a lot of people into it is the only game modes are the respawn game modes right now. So there's no Warzone and Execution in the beta. All you can play is Team Deathmatch and like King of the Hill or whatever. I think that's actually kind of good because people that are new to the game, they get to play Deathmatch, you get to respawn, and you don't have to camp as hard. But at the same time, some of the purists, they're probably going to be wanting to play Warzone or Execution later on this week. Me, I don't care. I just want to play Gears. So, Yep.
Yeah, you know what? I was primarily a Warzone. I did GB and Gears, so we played, all different types. Execution, I liked. The only problem was the active down with a sniper, dude. That was it.
That's the problem.
Wait, you'll go down into this second chance bullshit from a sniper hit?
One shot active. Well, it had to be an active reload bullet.
Yeah, it had to be active reload. Yep. And an active reload is like, it's like,
that's that hitting the reload button.
Yeah, the timing button.
Yeah, exactly.
And for 10 seconds, your bullets, you'll see like your bullets flash, and that's how long like the power is quote unquote increased with your bullets, and then it goes out.
So it's not just a case of faster reload speed. It's also a case of the bullets become stronger if you hit that active reload.
You only have faster reloads.
Yeah, you only have a sliver. Well, it is a faster reload if you hit it in the active zone, but you have a sliver about the size of your fingernail, and if you can catch it in there, you get a bullet increase. You get a bullet damage increase.
I remember that.
Now somebody
didn't you need to hit that? Well, like when you were killing the head boss guy, the bad whatever the end of game boss guy was, like you had to be hitting that every fucking time to be able to kill him because your bullets needed to do more damage or something. Like, I remember.
It probably would have helped, but I don't think that was the only way you could kill him. Probably when you were fighting scores or something, you might want to do that. But
I was
it's
probably
funny.
just a noob.
Yeah, I would go with that.
Yeah, thanks, Jay.
If you perfect active reloads,
you can do it with your
all
eyes
right.
closed. Yeah,
I got a question for you guys. Because like Larry and fucking Jay are going crazy with this Gears talk.
No shit, right?
See, I'm a Black Ops guy, so I want to know: does it take more skill to play Gears or Black Ops?
I would say it takes more awareness and more consciousness because you don't have a radar. You don't have anything that's telling you where the enemy is other than your eyes, your ears, and your teammates. That's all you have to tell you where the enemy is. So I'll tell you like this. I came over to Gears 1. I don't even know what game I was playing. I was playing Halo when Gears 1 came out, and I put Halo 2 down because Halo 3 I didn't care for too much. The first thing is when you get used to a third-person shooter is, yes, you can see more when you're behind cover, but when you're standing there yourself, it is crazy sometimes because somebody can walk right up behind you and you're done. Once they get the shotgun in the small of your back, you are done. There's nothing you can do. So like, Call of Duty, you can get shot a couple of times sometimes and get away or whatever. In Black Ops, you can definitely get away. But it just depends on what your amount of awareness is. I don't think either one of them takes skill because I just can't say a game takes skill, but
it's a different skill set, maybe.
Yes, it's a different skill.
Yeah,
set.
it's a different play style. That's for sure. Like just like Jay was saying, is like Gears 1 was just it was bull rushing. Like you just go up there and you rush the power weapons and hopefully you fucking come out on top. And it's like every round it's like search and destroy.
Right.
That's how Warzone was. And Execution, realistically.
Yeah.
So it's different, man. Especially like if you're coming into it, you just kind of got to slow down and like don't give a shit about KD. Like,
that KD stuff is bullshit in Gears. It doesn't even matter because
nope.
I mean, you see a high KD in Gears is like 2.0 or something like that. If you get a 1.5, you be happy with that because they'll consider you. Okay, if you come into a game and they see you have a 1.5, they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, he's a random, but he can hold his own. If you got a 2, they'll be like, okay, this guy's pretty good. Anything over 2, they're going to say, this dude is probably fucking cheating. I mean, that's just really what a lot of people used to say in Gear. Like, damn, he cheats. But
So that brings an interesting topic. Is there, again, pardon my noobish standards, but is there a ranking system in Gears?
You can take that one, Larry.
Oh my God! All right.
I mean, no. It doesn't matter. Like the game is to play the game, and that's it. Like there's no other extra bullshit on the side.
Okay,
it's to play the game. It's okay. First of all, you need to communicate in Gears. Like that was what blew my mind away when I came over from Gears to Black Ops. Is everyone had a mic in Gears. And everyone talks shit. Like after every round, it's just fired up. People running their mouths at each other.
Oh yeah.
And like people have to communicate with each other. And if you saw like, because you'd go in with a stack team, 4 people, or whatever. Either you get someone to host a lobby, you find the lobby, and you all have mics, and they don't. It's a wrap, man. Unless they were really good, it was a fucking wrap.
Yeah.
And then when Xbox Live introduced the party system, that fucking killed Gears.
Yeah, that did.
It made it not fun playing it by yourself.
Yeah, the ghost cam and all of that, because people would say, okay, he's over there by grenades, or this and that and the third. And that's a mechanic that Call of Duty has that I wish that they would push on the Gears. I don't think they ever will, but that's a mechanic that Call of Duty has that I wish they would do, where you can't be in party chat. They were going to introduce it, but the game was failing so miserably in Gears 2 that they couldn't do it because everybody would have stopped playing it then. So that's why they never introduced that mechanic. Because I used to be on the Epic forums all day at work like, yo, are they going to fix this fucking shotgun or what? Like, and it took them a year and a half to do that. That was like their last ditch effort to keep everybody. But I was just like, I was too far gone at that point. I couldn't go back. I dealt with it for a year and a half. You can go look at my post on the Epic Forum, man. I got like 1 million posts on the Epic Forums trying to mediate and just trying to be nice about it, not trying to say, yo, your game sucks. I'm trying to give advice like, hey, why not just test more than ping? Here's an idea. This is a novel idea. When you're picking hosts, let's try testing more than ping. Let's see if they can actually handle the host,
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So that was an adventure, and I just tired myself out. And then you just come over to. It's funny because you go from a game like Gears where everybody cares to a game like Call of Duty where it seems like nobody really cares about the actual game except for the hardcore players, which is a very small subset. But Gears, everybody is damn near a hardcore player that's left. So it was kind of different. Like nobody cared about Call of Duty. They wanted to do all the dumb shit in the game, and it was just something else, man. It took some getting used to. I can't lie. Like people didn't care. They just wanted to win. They don't care how they win. But in Gears, people like, I tell you this. I say it this way: if you win a game and you camped on Gears, you're gonna get blasted in the lobby. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah, something serious.
Exactly. And then with Gears 1, which is where the good players played, they're not going to let you back in the lobby after. Like, you had to play a certain way. Not that you... Like, if you didn't have to play a certain way, but if you played like a bitch, like, everybody that was good at Gears 1 got to know each other after a while because of the servers. You're going to connect to the good servers anyway. So, like, you come into somebody's room, you get kicked because they're just not going to have, oh, yeah, this guy's, they'd already have identified you. This guy's bad, just get him out of here. They close the room on you. So, and if you didn't have a mic, they'd do the same thing.
Damn, you two don't ever breathe, do you? Like, do you ever, just breathe, or...
I told you I was hijacking the show at the beginning of the show,
shit, man. Damn.
Gears is my baby.
Exactly.
I trust me, I get it. What do you guys play anything else other than Gears, like
No.
Portal 2?
No, but we can talk about it.
Yeah,
now we're talking.
And now I'll be lost in jargon. I will now be lost.
I know, dude.
No, I know very little jargon about Portal 2. I'm kind of hoping you guys. Honestly, the one source of information I've got from Portal 2 is my brother, and he is all over Portal 2 right now. He thinks it's the best thing since fucking sliced bread or something. I don't know. What are you guys?
God damn it!
What do you think?
I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, because I was saying on Skype that I was going to be back for 5 minutes, and the reason why was because somebody had released a Gears beta code on Twitter. So I was trying to enter it into my Xbox, and I failed because I wasn't fast enough. But moving on to Portal.
Do you know Portal, Seb?
Yeah, I do.
Play the original one?
No, but okay, I watched a hell of a lot of Portal because I watch a lot of YouTube vids, right? And I love Portal. Like, I love watching it, but I can't play it for shit. So I watched a lot of vids, and I watched this vid 2 days ago. It's called a Speedrun Pro, which is like the world record speedrun for Portal, which is the game in under 10 minutes. And
wait, you can complete the entire fucking game in under 10 minutes?
Well, you can't. He can.
Yeah, I can't clearly, but it's physically possible.
Yeah, like he does the entire game almost backwards because he does something called like a moon jump, where he like he jumps and like there's like a glitch in the game where you go backwards at like the speed of light and you jump so far. Whatever, it's really complicated, but he does the whole game in like 10 minutes and 56 seconds. And the video is like 50 minutes long, but then there's like a subset of videos. There's like probably like 13 or 20 videos where he goes and commentates over every single part and tells you why he did what and what he did. And it says it took him 2 years to do, and like because he didn't do it in like one sitting. He did like chapter 1 and then chapter 2 and chapter 3, and like it took him 2 years to do. And that game is mind blowing. It's so mind blowing that you throw portals up and you walk through them and you don't even know where the fuck you're going. So I feel that that's going to be taking me away from COD. No games have been taking me away from Black Ops. And Gears 3 is going to be great, but I think I'll probably come back to Call of Duty. But I think Portal 2 is going to be one of those games where it's really, really addicting because you can finish a level, but you can always do it faster. So you're going to be like always in front of your PC trying to do it in like under 5 minutes or under like 20 seconds for some of you fucking tryhards. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to Portal 2.
So like, this is one thing I don't play like those games, dude.
Okay.
I don't. So
do you
like,
know the basis of it?
Fuck no. I know. All I know is like I remember seeing clips and like people are like jumping through walls and shit.
Right. Okay. So Portal, the way Portal 1 worked was you were in this test facility and you were giving a portal gun that shoots 2 color portals, a blue and an orange one. And so you would throw an orange one down and a blue one, walk through the orange and come out the blue. That's the basis of the whole game, all right? And you can pick up certain objects and like you would be brought to a floor. It's called a chamber. So you would go through chamber 1 and your whole task was to get to the other side, go through the door and get back to the elevator. So there were, different things that you had to do, and every chamber got tougher and tougher. Until the point where, you have to throw like multiple portals down, grab this camera that's hanging from this wall and jump through with it, and then, different things. And like the whole point of it is it's a puzzle game, but then it becomes okay.
That shit.
But see, okay, so you finish this puzzle for, let's say, chamber 2, and you did it in, 5 minutes. Well, maybe you can bring it down to 2 minutes now because you know how it works, and then you're always doing it over and over again because you can do it in like 30 seconds, and then you find out this glitch, and you can do it in 10 seconds.
All right.
I'm bored already, man. Oh my god, I'm bored for years.
My first question is, have any of you ever tried to do a Portal drunk? Because that shit doesn't work for me, all right? Like, I need to mash buttons and scream at 12-year-olds, and I'm fucking good.
Yeah, like, it's not that kind of a game.
Yeah, see, I those games aren't for me. I mean, I think it's cool, like watching it, but just certain games, aren't for me. I know a lot of people have been like fucking pumped about this game coming out, but good on you. Have fun with it.
I'm gonna be playing the fuck out of that because I don't know. Like sometimes you need a break from playing online games and getting screamed at by 12-year-olds all the time. You need this one game that you can just go calm yourself and play this like one player game.
That's like adrenaline for me. Like a lot of people ask they'll ask me like, oh, what do you like? How do you relax? What do you do to like chill out? And I'm like, I don't know. I'll put on like 3 Days Grace or I'll listen to Eminem like turned all the way up. Like that's how I relax is like just raging on people. So
yeah, me too.
Wow.
And it's fun.
I feel like I don't have the patience for that anymore because like it's so like everything we play is like right here, right now. You pick up a gun, you shoot it at someone, you get a kill, you move on, and you get your payload. Like you know what I mean? And Portal is like fucking solving like it's a puzzle. It's just a fancy version of fucking a crossword puzzle or a maze or something.
Did you just whoa? Did you just compare Portal 2 to a crossword puzzle? Get the fuck out.
Come on, it is though. Like
dude,
you're talking about a gun that throws a door against one wall and the exit of that door against another wall. Like that's...
You are offending fucking like millions of people right now.
Everyone probably right now, including my brother. My brother hates me right now. He's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Portal enthusiasts everywhere are upset with you right now, Verbal.
And you, bitch. They don't like you either.
That's why I just kept my mouth shut because
Clever man. Clever man.
See, you can not like a game, but I don't know, man. Crossword puzzle, dude, you're hurting me, and I haven't played it yet.
Fair enough. I just not sure that'll be an investment of my time. Like I don't have enough time as it is to play Black Ops, let alone fucking buy Portal.
It's coming out. Hold on, let me check real quick. It should be coming out April 19th. Oh, 22nd?
I thought it was the 22nd.
Maybe, because I got 19th here. But anyways, it's coming out somewhere in that week. And I'm going to be
coming out on a Tuesday, right?
What, excuse me?
Don't things like that drop on a Tuesday? Any product launches go out on Tuesdays?
I don't know. You're in fucking sales, bro.
Yeah, no, they do. They're right. So 19th sounds better because that's a Tuesday. Just saying.
Probably.
You know what? I might get it and just fucking... I'll record one game of me playing it, and you'll get exactly why I don't do that shit. And just because I think I'm too dumb for it, and I don't have the patience.
Well, I think that would be boring content, too. Like, I don't see people sitting around watching you solve a crossword puzzle. Ouch, Seb, I said it twice.
Oh my god. You would be an asshole like that, but dude, I don't like to hold myself to always playing like shooter games because sometimes I just need to step away from that joystick, take my FPS freak off and just fucking play for fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you also play like Magic and like RPG and shit like that too, right?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of RPG games. I'm huge with that thing.
See, I'm a fan of RPG games. Like Zelda is awesome, but that's not going to make for good content.
This conversation went so gay so
fast. Yeah, it did. Like fucking Zelda. Like my girlfriend beat Zelda, and she was.
I was just talking about RPGs in general, but
Zelda is awesome.
Zelda.
You guys,
Final Fantasy, it's where it's at, dude. Come on.
Oh
and
god.
Him saying that this conversation went gay so fast is really saying something, considering it started out with me getting my ass waxed by Vin Diesel by pillow pants of some sort. So that's really saying something.
Oh my.
Wow.
No, but
it all goes together. It all goes together.
RPGs for the win. You guys have never played an RPG? Verbo plays fucking Zelda, but
no.
Larry,
Zelda
Jay,
for the win.
RPGs at all?
No.
Honestly, I can't lie. Between the time of Gears 2 and the release of the original Modern Warfare. Well, actually, I think a year into the original Modern Warfare, I got heavily into, because I didn't play that piece of shit that they call World at War. I mean, some people might loved it, but I didn't. I hated it, every bit of it. Vehicles, and I can't destroy them. I just really couldn't deal with it. But between that year, after the first year of Modern Warfare, I played Phantasy Star Universe, and that's not really a real RPG, but I did play the other one, Final Fantasy 11, for a long time.
Oh, you played the 11? That was the best one, dude.
Yeah, the one online. I played that for a long time. I got a friend that still actually plays it more than anything, but I just stopped, and then I started shooting people, and then I just never really went back.
Because you know what? Okay, because Final Fantasy XI was the first time that the Final Fantasy series went online, meaning that they went from RPG to MMORPG, being multiplayer, whatever. But it went from being a single player game to a game that's similar to World of Warcraft, and it was fun. It was great. But the true essence of a real RPG game is one of those games where you're going to sit down and put over 10 days of playing all by yourself. It sounds so stupid, but just yourself with a game. Because when I played Final Fantasy X, which was a great game, by the way, I bought the whole how to get through the game with 100% book. It cost like $40, and I sat down with a pen and paper and checked off every single achievement that I did. And it took me, I reset the counter because there's a clock counter on every FF game that goes up to 99 hours. And I reset that counter playing it, and I finished it 100%. And it was one of those achieving moments where you're like, your nerd swag is on like 100,000 million, and you just finished the game on 100%. And nobody really gives a fuck, but you do. And that's what happened to me with Final Fantasy X. It was one of those games, man.
Yeah, it seems like I know 11 was good though. I can't speak on 10. I only played 11, and like I said, that was online. I think the best part of 11, and I know y'all are thinking, yo, who the fuck is this dude, and what did he do with Jay? He's played damn near every game of every genre that ever be created, other than Portal, because that's whack. But I did play that one for a long time, and it was like, best thing about it was you could play with people from the PS3. PlayStation 2, Xbox, and from the computer. Like, it was just like everybody, it was the perfect harmony, which pissed me off even more because it's like we knew they could do shit like this, but they just don't do it for other games. I don't know why they don't do that for like Call of Duty, but then you see like well, maybe not PC players playing Call of Duty. They'll beat the hell out of us. I mean, it's not even close what PC players could do to console players.
But wait, Jay, do you have a PS? You have a PlayStation, right?
Oh yeah, I have everything. Yeah.
But so, what do you think of Black Ops on the PlayStation? Because to me, it sucks ass. And also, why are we not friends on that?
I put my PlayStation 3 ID out there like really early, and like I just got super inundated with requests, and I just never. I hadn't gone back on there since because I played Black Ops, and the funny thing is when you shoot people, they actually take bullets on there, but everything else is ass. It's like I've never seen it be so in reverse where on Black Ops you shoot people, and I mean they actually were taking damage on the PS3 every time, but it's just like
but the frame rate issues. Dude,
yeah, that's exactly where I was going.
Yeah,
the frame rate was just terrible. Like it's like the whole game just slows down for me when the lag happens.
Yeah,
like
I couldn't agree more. Definitely.
I would call them frame stalls or just dropping frames or whatever. It was crazy, but made my head hurt. I couldn't do it. It's hard to make my head hurt.
Yeah, I was thinking Jay with a headache, dude. That's not even fucking possible.
Nah. I'm invincible to headaches. Hey, I live with Bree.
Oh yeah, dude. Your wife is the fucking she's a beast, and I bet you she starts a fucking channel tomorrow, like just a gaming channel, and then she fucking blows up.
Wait, she has a gaming
channel. You're
fucking kidding me, right?
Yeah.
She don't.
My God, I need to go set for this.
She doesn't post much because she actually, hold on, she's calling me now. Give me 1 second. Hey, good afternoon, sweetheart. How are you?
Tell her to come in and say hi to the pod.
Fantastic. Yep, I am here. Hold on 1 second. You guys give me a half a moment.
No worries, man. I love this.
Is he going to do what I think he's going to do?
I hope so. That would be epic.
In the meantime, I got some Twitter topics.
She was just letting me know she was getting off on the exit, and it's raining tremendously. And then she's saying, "Do you need anything?" Yes, I need you to come home safe. That's what I need. Everybody at the same time. Let's say it. No, I need I need 2 burgers from McDonald's in this motherfucker. Yes, risk your life. Risk your life for 2 hamburgers. No, I need 2 hamburgers.
There he is.
I'll go get him. I'll go get him.
Oh my
later.
God! All right. I got a few Twitter questions because I asked my Twitter followers to post me some questions, and they my Twitter followers are the fucking craziest motherfuckers. Because here's one. All right. Out of all the FNGs, meaning myself, Larry, and Verbal, who do you think can grow the most epic beard? Anybody want to take this one?
I'd have to say it'd be me, because who the fuck else would it be?
Seriously, dude?
I was about to say no. I'm calling Seb on this one.
Yeah, dude. I have a neck beard like fucking 95% of the time.
It looks like a pedo beard, so that's not like epic though.
Dude, that's fucking epic. A pedo beard? That's winning. Pound fucking raping.
No, that's the cops getting called every time you walk past an elementary school. That's what that is.
Bungie up in this bitch.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that's winning there, Seb. I think that's losing. And do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go to pedo pound me in the ass prison.
Dude, oh my God. No, but
true. You might enjoy that. True. I get it.
All right, but I still think I win over Larry. But I don't know. Jay, do you grow a beard?
I cannot grow a beard. We have a deficiency in our family where men don't really get facial hair until they're well into their 30s. And seeing as how I'm barely into mine, actually I said 30s. You get a mustache at 30, and you get a goatee. Well, you get mustache at 23, you get a goatee at 30, and you get a beard at 50. So I have at least 20 more years before I get that. So
you're lucky, dude. You're lucky.
So wait, you basically just don't have to shave?
No, I don't have to shave. I mean, I get a scruff if I don't, but it's like a scruff. Like right now, I hadn't shaved in 5 days, and I just got little baby stubble, and that's really it. It just grows to a point, and it says stop. Think about it. So
So jelly right now.
Yeah. See, I'm the other way around. I'm not completely monkey hair man, but and it'll take me like 3 or 4 days to get to like a normal person's 5 o'clock shadow. But I can't go the entire week without shaving. I will probably have to shave by Tuesday or Wednesday, and that's just boring.
Yikes!
Yeah, I don't have a choice. I have to.
Yeah, you must have to shave every day, right?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Every day.
I wish I could grow a beard, but I just never have been able to. I've tried everything that the law allows, and it just happened for me.
Trust me, dude, you don't want that, because then you gotta fucking shave it all the time. if you grow like a real thick beard, like a lot of guys do, you fucking have to fucking shave it every single morning, or else you get that like fucking stubble all the fucking time and it looks disgusting. And if you want to like wear the you want like that whole scruffy look, then it's even fucking worse because you gotta trim that shit like fucking day and night. So, nah, dude, like you really don't want that stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you on this one because you already have one. So I'm gonna go with that.
Yes, sir. But do we want another question from Twitter? Because I got this one right here. It's fucking epic.
Go for it.
Oh,
here we go.
I know what this is. It's gonna be bad.
Should I ask?
When
Okay,
TryHard says it's going to be epic, you know it's going to be like mediocre at best.
Okay, good. I got two questions. Do you want the one? Do you want the dirty one or do you want the funny one?
Funny.
Funny. All right. Okay, funny. Would you rather see a beaver fight a raccoon or an elephant fight a giraffe? Think about this one now.
How is that funny?
Dude,
yeah, that's weird.
Imagine the possibilities. A fucking beaver fighting a raccoon.
You're a weird guy, Sev.
You fail.
Listen.
You fail.
Dude, okay. An elephant fighting a giraffe. Okay, just think about this, dude. The fucking elephant has a neck fucking 17 feet long or whatever. And this fucking elephant has these fucking, whatever they're called, God. What are the horns on the elephant called?
A tusk?
Tusks.
A tusk.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm
God,
French.
you are so Canadian.
I'm French. Just give me a chance right here. So giraffe could fucking trip it with his neck, but then the elephant could fucking stomp it. You know what I mean? Nobody's following me.
The worst question ever. This is
we
seriously
have to-
like this is just fucking
This
awful.
is the best.
We have to stop him asking questions. Like, you're killing me.
And mind you, we started out with the question that was asked to me. And this is the worst question ever. You really have to be trying.
Come on, dude, this is the best question if you guys would fucking follow my lead. But of course, you all sit there and point and laugh, so fuck y'all.
I like that. Y'all stood it.
All right, so here we go. That was asked in the pre-stream. How has YouTube changed from a year ago?
Oh my God! I'll let y'all start off, and then I'll start after that.
Lots. It's changed a hell of a lot.
Hold on. Who was posting videos a year ago?
I was.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I
Larry,
just started.
when did you start?
Who, me?
No, Larry.
You want me to start? How it's
No,
changed?
no. I asked when did you start? When did you start posting?
September.
Okay,
Maybe.
gotcha.
I don't know. Dude. Not that long ago.
Because I was watching a shit ton before, like a year ago is what, April last year? I probably started watching the September or October before that. So September, October 09. So I've watched it and been like actively part of it, even though I wasn't posting for a good year and a half, more than a year and a half now. And
I'll tell you, I've been watching videos. I remember, Jay, you remember this name, Nismo Joe?
oh yeah,
I do not.
That was the first dude I ever watched anything on YouTube, and he did sniper montages. And then after that was Goldie, Gold Glove, and I watched them. It wasn't like all the time. It wasn't like how I do now. And then, God, that was like fucking 4 years ago, I think.
wow.
The first
Yeah.
person I saw on YouTube that I actually actively followed was RB and the Chief. That was the first. And then I started looking at some comedy skits, which comedy skits were kind of blowing up like a year and a half ago. Like that's what it really was. Just like all of YouTube was really just like a lot of comedy skits and a lot of people just trying to get their talent seen in other places. And then I'd say right before Modern Warfare 2 came out, a lot of people that's when the gaming started kind of taking off. And once Modern Warfare 2 launched, oh my God, that's when gaming became like the hot thing to be into. And I still don't really understand that, but before that, it was YouTube was just music that people copyrighted music that people uploaded onto their own pages. And if you had a good basketball game, you might post that. And I mean, it's just stuff like that. But it's kind of it's great with the evolution because it's like I'm part of the game, and I've been posting since I say January of last year. Hold up, let's go back. Yeah, January of last year, and I always did Justin TV and I did YouTube, and I thought that Justin TV would be bigger than YouTube because I was like, hey, people gonna want to see people play live. They don't want to see reruns or highlights. But
Right.
Hey, that's what you watch. That's what you watch SportsCenter for, though. You watch it for the highlights, not for the actual game. So I was wrong, but fortunately, I stayed active on both sides, and
Because how often do
and
you
it's
stream
been
nowadays?
pretty good. Oh, every day except for maybe like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I probably like now that football season is over, I stream a lot more. When football season was going on, when football wasn't on, and when is football not on with ESPN Tuesday night and Wednesday night and Thursday night football? So you got maybe once or twice a week I would do something, but other than that.
Yeah, because I feel like I see you stream a lot. Like of the people that do stream, you're probably one of the most active, if not the most active.
It's only because I have no shame. I have nothing to hide. People know I suck, so it doesn't matter if I put a damn donut. I'm good.
Love it.
It is what it is.
To be honest, I think that one of the biggest changes in our community is ego. Not to jump on a real sort of sore point right now, but there's a lot of people who became really, 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 really big, and there's an ego that goes along with that. And then the other side of ego is the people who are putting out really good content, but they have 60 subscribers, 200 subscribers, and they're putting a lot of effort into their videos. And like I've talked to a few of them, and they're very nice people, but at the same time, like I get where they would be annoyed. It's like it's hard to get recognized right now because our community's so fucking saturated. There's just too many damn people out there.
I tell you, I can tell you one thing. I felt like, I mean, it is hard, but everybody got to go through the lumps. And it's funny because we look at YouTube, like, just like everybody's good at basketball, some of the best basketball players I ever met never going to make it to the NBA. I mean, That's just the cruel reality of the situation. Not everybody that's on Machinima and has 100,000 subs plus are the best at even one thing that they do. But they're there. I mean, you can't get them out of there. So I mean, I bet a lot of us think that we're smarter than our bosses. But, I mean, I happen to know it. But I'm just saying, it's just timing and placement, that has a lot to do with it. They came up with the idea. They were there when it first went down, so they're going to be there. And it's going to be hard for everybody else. That's why I try to help a lot of people, but you can't help everybody, so it's a catch-22, but they'll get there. They just have to be persistent because a lot of people are going to quit anyway.
Yeah, well, what happens is a lot of people, they get into this and they think that they're going to make money doing it, and they think it's that there's not patience. They have no idea what they're going to do. So it's I don't know, man. I'm doing it because I have fun.
I think there's two different things. Are you guys still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Good. So there's two different things. So sorry about that, guys. We're having technical issues with the streaming right now, but we'll keep going. I think there's two different things. There's the people that get to do it for the enjoyment and this is fun, and like to me, I started out because I wanted to enjoy, like I would go into the office and talk to my buddies about what happened last night on Modern Warfare 2, and if I could record it and show them instead, then that's just like, oh, here, look, have a look at what happened, and that's just an easier way of doing it. So I don't know, that's my take on it anyway.
Yeah, I think the good thing, go ahead, man.
No. I'll wait on you. Go ahead.
Oh, I think the good thing is that you got the super big guys, you got medium, you got small, and you have unnoticed as of yet. But a lot of people are big into promoting others, and you see that all the time with social media, and I think that's the good thing, man. Yeah, some people aren't going to get noticed, but other people are now more than ever, more than fucking ever. Big guys giving back, doing whatever they can, whether it's just a tweet or it's a shout out or a dual com or whatever it is. That just the community is a community for the most part.
Yeah, I don't want. Okay, I have a very set idea about the whole community, quote unquote stuff, but I don't want it to be a end-all be-all that, you're going to grow if you get shout-outs, or you're going to grow if you get a dual comm. Because I want to be able to, post good content on my own, post good stuff, do good videos, work hard, post, daily if I have to, do stuff like that, be active in the whole community. And I want to get, success off of that. I don't want to have to make friends and fucking, have to, get on their channel or get somebody to be like, hey, check out Mr. TryHard. It happens. I have some friends in this community. It's great. It's fun, but I don't want to rely on them. And I think it's sad that it's become that right now.
Well, it's not really that. I think that it's sad that a lot of people have taken it to that point, but, let's just say like somebody like me and Nasser, we just played off of each other until we kind of broke through. I mean, that just was what it was. He and I just played off of each other until something happened, and then you got you can't. It's hard because you can grow by yourself, but at the same time, if you try to do that, it's just like telling jokes in your bathroom. You can be the funniest person in the world in your mirror, but if you don't go to the nightclub and start telling jokes, then what's going to happen? I mean, nobody's ever going to see you, so it's like. You have to be seen on some kind of stage, and then at the same time, I can give you a basketball analogy. It's like, do you want to score the basketball, or do you do you want to score the basketball, or do you care how you scored it? So if I pass you the ball and you scored, is it more important for you to dribble it out and score on your own, or do you just want to score? So you got to look at it. You have to look at it from two different ways. Like if you actually have a legitimate team, like you guys, that's fine to do things with each other, but I understand what you're saying about not seeking out the higher people. But if it happens, it happens. You can't stop somebody from liking your content. So
I see what you mean, and I totally agree with you with the whole, if you're, because, okay, you and NASA are like the perfect example, but you guys are real friends. You guys are buddies. You guys,
Right.
Right, and like same thing for all the FNGs. I met Larry, I met Verbal. We are friends, so I have no problem linking their stuff because they are my buddies, and I watch their videos. But I feel it's gotten to be so much of a business now that it's, people are shouting at people for giving them like services, and they're not even friends. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
They're doing it because it's a job now, and I think that's like the whole sad part of YouTube, man.
Yeah,
well, okay. There's two different sides of that. There's the really, really big guys that see this as a service and they'll take money for a Joel comm or they'll a shout out or whatever else it is. And then the other side of that are the people that are trying to get noticed, willing to pay for it, or and you see this all the frickin' time. These people that are like, hey, do you like my content? Can I get a retweet? And it's like, simply by you asking for a retweet, I'm turned off to doing that. Even if what I would have ended up looking at is some of the best content I've ever seen, I tend to kind of feel like, well, you just asked for something that you should have earned. So, like, there are certain people that have reached out to me before and shot messages. I'm sure this happens to you guys daily. It happens to me, but you get that message, hey, man, trying to break through and get my stuff seen. Could you just give me a comment? Let me know what you think about my stuff. Those, like, when I get an email like that, it's very, very rare that I don't go and check out the YouTube channel, and that's only because I'm working my ass off and I'm busy, real world shit. But for the most part, if I really like what I see, I'll take the time to, YouTube link it and say, this is awesome, you guys should check it out, and tweet it out. And almost 9 times out of 10, I'll leave a comment, unless I don't like it. And if I don't like it, then I'll reply to the message privately and say, hey man, here are a few things that I think you could work on, just my opinion. And I think that's, I don't know. I think if you're going to get a shout out from someone, that's the way it should happen. And it's like, I don't know. That's my 2 cents.
I completely agree with you, buddy. I just hate the whole political aspect of it. Because my whole YouTube career is like in this like semi-perfect dream of mine where, I do good stuff, I'll get rewarded by it. And now it's not that anymore. It's all networking. And I think that's just the sad part of it.
But anything's networking.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to fame and
yeah.
getting out there. Like, what we're looking for is recognition for hard work. Like, it's all about, you know, if say you're a musician, then, you know, you're striving to get people to like your music. Then, you know, you want to play a gig, and there's a gig at, you know, your local civic center, and you might, you know, get 50 people to watch it, and that's fantastic. And that's your jewel com with a guy that's got 50 people. And that's good because it's an audience of 50 people who might, you know, like you or buy your CD or pay attention to you. And then the next one might be, you know, a gig at, you know, the local, I don't know, rock band arena where they're having a rock band off and you play to different bands or something. And that's like a $3,000, you know, person. And that's like getting a dual com with Jay Eazy. Like, to me, you know, if you get the chance to do it, it's maybe it does suck that that's the way it is, but that's what we're trying for, is to get more recognition. You know, go for it. Like, get the chance to get recognition, and you're always going to get the people to be like, he fucking sucks. What the hell? I'm never even listening to him. But then you'll grow because of it too, and you'll get a certain number of people coming over and be like, yo, I like your shit. I'll subscribe to you. So, you know, don't hate it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point. I just live in this perfect world where, you know, hard work is paid off, and
you and my girlfriend. My girlfriend thinks the exact same thing. She's like, she's got this equal balanced view of the world. Like, she does something good, therefore she gets rewarded for it, and people do something bad, therefore they get punished for it. And that's like, you don't live in that pink fluffy world. Like, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I actually tell Bridget that a lot of times. Like she says, you know, it's not right, and I just say, sweetie, the world ain't fair, and you got to get it any way you can. Now, there are some things that I don't do, like that she'll even tell me to do. She's like, yo, like, if everybody else is asking for likes, why don't you do it? And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to. She's like, but, you know, on some level, it's about growing, right? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, the likes help you grow? Yeah, so why don't you just ask for them, because people might be forgetting. And I'm like, you know, like, everybody has that moral thing that they just don't want to do. Maybe that's mine. I just don't like asking for likes or something. I don't know. But the thing is, then you got some people that don't have any shame. And the people that don't have any shame are always in business and in any aspect of life. The people that have no shame are always going to seem to have that meteoric rise to the top. But their star burns out just as fast. So the woman
does it really though?
Yeah, the woman that sleeps her way to the top, that shit always gets around, and then somebody yanks the chair off from under her. So, I mean, it happens. You got to live with it sooner or later. So,
I can't wait for that.
I can't.
Karma is a motherfucker.
Yeah, and it happens. It may not seem like it happens, but it always does. It's just like me. I just look at it like, hey, I try to keep to myself and do my own thing, and you know, if that break comes, it comes. If not, it's been a hell of a lot of fun, and it's been a good ride anyway. So it's nothing bad about what we're doing, I guess you'd say. It's fun anyway. So regardless of what happens or who's watching or whatever, you know, like I've been getting 3,000 views since I've been at 5,000 subscribers. I've been getting 3,000 views. It just stays the same. It just does not move for some reason. And then you got some cats that have 100,000 and can't even get 3,000. So, you know, there's no rhyme or reason for it. It just is the way that things are.
I think we can all agree that I think people should take this more as a pastime and less of a job. That just post whatever the fuck you think is interesting, whatever you enjoy, and just have fun with it, man. I mean,
no, I think you shouldn't worry about what anyone else is doing, and you do your thing. If your thing is going to be fucking, you know, going the easy route and asking for retweets and trying to pay for dual comms and doing all that shit, then that's on you. But you just do your thing and don't worry about it. Because, dude, I'm not going to tell some 16-year-old kid that's, you know, making money like, hey, dude, you should take it as a pastime. No.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You do your fucking thing, whatever it is, and I could give a fuck less what anyone else does. I do my thing. And as long as I look at what I do at the end of the day and I am happy with it, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, man, I didn't, you know, fuck anyone over. I didn't fucking bullshit my way to the top. So I'm good.
Yep, yeah, I definitely agree with that.
On
that note,
Larry Blood,
yeah, right. On that note, I think it might be time for One Up Me, Jay. So what we do is we tell some stories, and if you listen to a couple stories and feel like you want to contribute and have a story of your own, you're more than welcome to.
All right.
Apart from that, you are the judge, and you just basically get to tell us which one of us told the better story. And
cool.
If you pick Larry, I will unfriend you.
Okay. Sorry, Larry.
I like this. I'm winning already.
Verbal never wins, by the way.
Yeah, I never win. I suck at storytelling. It's horrible.
Well, I've never been the judge.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, damn it. Okay, so Seb, you've got nothing, right? Because, well, you're Seb.
I got the Gears of War 3 beta, though. That's what I got.
My download, my upload.
God, he's an
failing.
asshole.
I just want to give a shout out to Ayo Jake. Ayo Jake on Twitter. You are my boy. I love you. Okay, moving on.
After that whole conversation.
I'm not giving shout-outs. Shout-outs are terrible. I don't need shout-outs. You should earn this shit.
Gave me the beta from I don't know how the fuck he got that code, but it worked, dude. So love you, Ayo Jake.
Oh
You're
my
the man.
god, the hypocrisy right now is killing me.
You are. Oh my god. All right, one up. Let's go because this could go off.
I was about to say I can feel the Larry blood rising in both of us right now. All right, fuck it. So here's a story from a buddy of mine. He actually got himself in the local newspaper over this story. So he's at one of these I don't know, like local small town America Italian restaurants. The one with have like, you know, the big window looking out onto the street, and him and his girlfriend are sitting at that window, you know, on like Main Street or whatever. And he's just sitting there enjoying his appetizer, and this old lady is walking by, and this young little thug literally runs into her, falls over, steals her purse, and runs away. And my buddy, being the heroic American sailor that he is, jumps up from his seat, chases after this fucker, and he gets to the first junction or first, like, you know, crossroads, and this guy in a Porsche comes up by him, and he's like, "Did you see that?" And my buddy's like, "What?" Yeah. And the guy's like, "I'll head him off. You chase him down." So this guy in the Porsche, like, drives up past him, and he's, you know, got 2 or 3 blocks on him. My buddy is, at the point in time at least, pretty damn in shape, so he's running after this kid. The guy in the Porsche, you know, catches up to this guy, makes a right-hand turn, and kind of like in the films where the cop car, you know, pushes up against the criminal and the criminal falls down or something. That's almost exactly what happened. And as that happened, the guy in the Porsche sees this really, really big knife in the guy's jacket pocket, and he sees the guy going for the knife. And almost at that exact moment, my buddy Steve like catches up to this guy, and Steve doesn't notice the knife. And this guy pulls out the knife and has it in his right hand. And Steve somehow doesn't manage to see him because he pushes him up against the hood of the bonnet of the Porsche, and the knife clatters off into the corner. And he pulls the guy down, and the guy and him start trading blows and shit. And then the police turn up, like, you know, 30 seconds later or something. And it was literally like only afterwards that the guy was like, "Holy!" And the police were like commending him, be like, you know, Steve, whatever his name is, you know, took on an armed robber, armed with a big knife. And my buddy Steve was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? He had a knife? I didn't see that shit. What the hell?" He got himself in the paper and everything over that.
All right. That was good.
It figures that the story would not be yours of all fucking things.
Oh, that's right. Pick apart one of my better stories. Bite me, bitch.
Larry, I am... Okay, you're like Rocky Balboa right now, and you gotta fucking beat this. Let's go. I got you.
All right, so as you guys know, I recently moved to the other side of the world, and my time zone, if I told you my time zone, you'd know exactly, well, kind of where I was. So I'll just say it's anywhere from 8 to 13, 15 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. So it was a fucking long-ass flight to get out of here. I was tired. I wasn't fucking sleeping. Fucking my mattress here is like sleeping on a fucking bed of concrete. Fucking awful. I'm not sleeping, whatever. Well, Friday night, you know, I meet the guys that I'm going to be working with and shit, and they're like, "Hey, man, you want to go out?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, you know, no problem." So we actually go. We have a kind of a bar in our unit where we go, you know, to everyone to socialize on a Friday. So we go there after work, and you know, we have some beers or whatever. I end up having like, I don't know, 6 or 7 beers. They served dinner there.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I was just falling asleep there. Sorry.
Hey, I know it's because it's my story, not someone else's story. I apologize. But yeah. So we have some beers there, and I go out, and it's my first time out around town, you know. And I was like, I was well and lit. Anyways, long story short, I don't remember what time it was, but I somehow lost track of time around 11 p.m., and I think we got back to the room around 2 or 3. But, yeah, so now the story's being relayed to me the next day. I needed to get more money out of the ATM. So I go up to the ATM, and it's in another fucking language. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I slide my card, and I'm pushing fucking buttons, and I know what's happening. And my buddy is trying to, not my buddy, just some new guy I met is trying to, like, help me out. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want you to see my PIN. But everything's in another fucking language. So I fucking eventually get the money out, and I'm standing there, and I'm like, fuck, I lost my fucking debit card. And I thought it got sucked into the machine. So we get the guy that works there to pull the machine apart and go through all the machine looking for a debit card, and he didn't have it. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, that's the only way I have access to money over here. Like, if I lose that, I have no money, no way to get money. And I'm like, God damn it. End up, they bring me back. I fucking pass out. I get up the next morning, and I'm like, damn it, what did I do last night? And all my shits, there's money all over my room, fucking clothes fucking everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? And I get up, and I'm like, I grab my wallet, and I get my pants, throw my pants on, and go smoke a cigarette. And I'm like, what's this in my back pocket? It was my debit card. It was in my back pocket the whole time.
Nice. Ted. Fucking
Yeah.
solar boy.
Yeah, Larry Blood failed me that night.
All right. So we get Jay Eazy to judge on this.
Yeah, Jay, you feel like you have a story that could blow us out of the water? If you do, we can just get the stream to judge.
I really don't have a story that I can really have to blow the stream out of the water. Oh, man. I wish I had a story. I normally have a story.
You can be the judge, man. That's fine by me.
Let me think. Hold on. You got to let me think. Because I have stories. I used to do a series called The Art of Storytelling, but I don't want to just... I mean, I can tell a story about two ants having sex and make it be better than that shit that you guys just did. Serious. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They were actually both pretty good stories. It's really so close that I can let me see, man. Well, I don't want to be unfriended by verbal, yet at the same time, Larry puts his card in his back pocket. And what's the criteria that I'm judging it on? Am I judging it on, the wow, how crazy that was factor, or that was really dumb factor, or what am I really?
It's whatever you enjoyed most.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go this time with drum roll, please. Hell, I'll go with my own story. So check it out, man. I'm kidding. I was going to tell a story. I just don't have one prepared, except for this one where I sat here. Man, let me tell y'all. I'm going to tell my own story, then I'll judge. I'm sitting here while we're doing the FNG podcast right now, and I've tried to upload this damn file to YouTube 3 times, and it's failed all 3 times. And the only way that anything fails is if I try to do it over wireless. Now, I know I'm not doing it over wireless because I have the wireless on in this computer, which is cool, but at the same time, I have it plugged in with the cable, which is right here, which I keep every 15 seconds, plugging it back in just to make sure, giving it a gentle caress on the cable, making sure that this damn cable is here. So after the 5th upload, which was supposed to be finished 15 minutes, which was an hour ago, so that you can tell I've done this 4 or 5 times already. I've done this 3 or 4. I mean, as soon as we start, and it keeps failing, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? At this point in time, I want to kick this damn computer off the desk, but I'm on the FNG show, so I have to actually keep my composure. I can't kick the computer down. Y'all will be wondering what happened. So I get the bright idea to check the damn router, and just as sure as my grandmama is no longer with us, the damn cable is not plugged into the router. And I'm like a dickhead, like, yo, I wonder do these guys know how dumb I look right now? Like, I really feel like an idiot, and I do this work for a living. So I looked at the router, and the light is not on. It's not doing anything. I'm like, damn, I feel like the biggest idiot in the world. I feel like the biggest douche. I almost feel like, which brings us back to, I almost feel like the guy that took on the robber with the knife because my God, I bet he almost pissed himself. You should have asked him, bro, but did he piss himself after he did that? But I actually kind of like that story a little bit better. So, Verbal, you are the winner in this motherfucker.
Yes! Yes!
You're fucking kidding me right now.
I love Jay. This is
like that
we
story,
needed Jay
though,
on this a while ago.
Oh my God!
Though, man, he actually ran after he ran after the guy. I mean, if you would have told us he pissed himself, the next day, I think that would have kind of sealed it. But I did like this story, because I actually put my credit card in my back pocket the other day, and I don't like that because I thought I lost it. Actually, one time I left mine in the parking garage, not parking garage, but my driveway. It was out there for like 3 days, and I couldn't find it at all. And I was like,
you
"What?"
Found it in your driveway?
Let me tell you how I kept losing it in the driveway.
Damn.
Every time I pulled into the driveway, I parked my truck on top of it.
You're fucking kidding.
So
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
My back left tire was parked on top of it every single time. So
and nobody stole that.
Nobody stole. It rained for like 3 days, and it was funnier that it didn't wash into the gully or something like that. What's up, babe? What story do you have, babe? What's your story?
Wait, get Bree in here. I want a fucking story from Bree.
No, Bridget.
Here we go.
Bridget, get in here. Get in here, Bridget.
What is your story?
It was almost taking my credit card.
Oh, yeah.
Today.
Hold on. Here she goes.
There we go. Come on, Bree. Give us a story.
What's up, Bree?
What else? What's up, everybody?
How you doing, Bree?
Okay, so
Welcome,
guys, let me tell y'all about my story this morning. Okay, first of all, I work in Kennesaw, Georgia. I live in Stockbridge. So for me to get from Stockbridge to Kennesaw, it's 1 hour away.
Damn.
So I have to be at work at 12. So that means I need to leave this house at 10:30 to at least make it work like 15 minutes early, right?
Okay.
So this morning I get ready real early. I was like, okay, I got plenty of time. Let me leave the house at 10:30. And so I was like, well, let me go by the grocery store because I had to go to the bank and put some money in my account from J account, because I get money like that. So anyway, I was like, okay, so I love to eat. So I was like, well, let me just go by the grocery store right quick and just, pick up some David cakes, some Nestle Crunch Easter eggs, and, just to snack on at work. But anywho, moving on with the story. So I had my card, and I didn't feel like taking my person to the store, so I just had all the cards in my hand. So I dropped my card on the floor at the grocery store. I was like, oops, let me pick this up before somebody get it. So, I check out, I'm getting in the car, and I'm heading to the bank. So when yesterday, I didn't tell you this story because I was scared. So anyway, I get to the bank, the ATM to pull money out of Jay account. I don't have his bank card. So I'm like, oh, shit. Beat me out, Jay. Thank you. So I was like, oh, shit. I done lost Jay card. He is going to effing kill me. Yeah. So I was like, okay, there's people behind me at the ATM, and I'm panicking, so I pull up, and I'm looking everywhere, and I do not see the card. So I not only went to one place, and that was the grocery store. So I was like, okay, I still got some time. Let me drive back to the grocery store and ask them. So I get to the grocery store, I'm running, and, I'm in all my fabulousness, so I'm starting to sweat or whatever. So I'm asking them, has anyone turned in a debit card or anything like that? They was like, no, baby, we haven't seen, no one turned the card in, this, that, and the other. So it is now 11 o'clock. So I done missed that window frame for me to get to work on time, at least 15 minutes anyway. So I go back to the car, and I'm looking everywhere. I still don't see it. So all of a sudden, I'm like, well, let me look in the back seat. I don't know how in the hell this card got under the seat, but that's where it was at. So I found the card. So I get to the bank. Then I'm like, well, I'm not going to have enough time to put the money in the bank because now I got to get to work. I had to push going 98 miles to get to Kennesaw. And I was still able to put money to my bank at 4 o'clock. So that was my day because I didn't want Jay to kill me. And I couldn't tell him, hey, babe, I lost your bank card because I was going to look irresponsible.
Bree, you are a legend.
That was awesome, Bree.
Yeah.
So I'll be the greatest story of all because Jay was helping me out.
I think we should take the ruling away from Jay, who gave it to Verbal, and just fucking give it to Bree. Fuck it.
Bree wins.
Yeah.
Verbal loses again. I'm good with that.
Hold on.
Okay. Stream. If you guys agree with me and Larry that we should just give Bree the crown of best one-up story today, please put yes in the stream. If not, put no.
No. Everyone put no. I love Bree, but no.
Yep.
Verbal
No.
wins.
Yeah, there
Bree,
we go.
Bree for the win. Bree.
Yeah.
There we go.
Verbal wins now. I like Mike.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bree.
Verbal would have to lose because I had to avoid a cussing out by Jay. And y'all know how Jay rates.
Yeah, that's true. We do know how he rages.
There we go.
Yep,
The stream
verbally
is overwhelming.
Yes. Oh,
Verbal
do I win
loses.
because I can't see the stream? Do I win?
Yep.
Yep.
Yo,
Yeah,
yeah.
you win. You win.
It's overwhelming.
Yes! Yes! Damn it.
She saved the day.
God, she's good at that too. Both her and her husband are good at that shit.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
impressed.
They are fucking.
Yeah, so that was my day. It was very stressful, I'll tell you that.
But you got home safe. We
So-
heard you were driving in the rain.
Oh my goodness, y'all, that storm was terrible, and like, I hate thunderstorms. So it was like lightning real bad. And you know, on the interstate, people laugh at you if you're going 40, but I was like, I don't care. This is a 6-lane interstate. Y'all can pick any other lane, but I'm gonna go 40 so I can get home safely. So it took me like an hour and 30 minutes to get home compared to my little hour to get home. But I made it! Yes! I made it! So, yeah.
I think-
Thank you
I
guys
think-
for listening to my story.
Thank you, Ray. It was great.
Thanks,
you
B.
for coming on. I think this is the perfect time to close on this podcast. Fucking, she is full of energy, and I think that's how we should end it.
That sounds good to me. Bree and Jay, thanks a lot for coming, guys. That was impressive.
Appreciate it.
All right.
So, anything else before we wrap up, or are we just ending it there?
That's all for me.
I think we should end it by we're all going to play Gears beta except for Larry and Verbal.
How is that? We're all.
Yeah, that's like fucking 50%, dude. That's no one.
Yes, beta. Yes.
Me and Jay up in this bitch playing Gears.
Do it.
Bite me, both of you.
Go, baby.
Hey, Jay,
Nope.
make sure you got a
Nope.
fucking backpack for Seb. 'cause
Oh
you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
need it.
oh yeah, oh yeah. For days,
I got a
for days.
chance for it for him. It lasts a month, so you know. It lasts a month, so he should be good by then.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, Jay, thanks a lot for coming, man. And guys,
no
thanks a lot
problem.
for joining us on our Friday evening new FNG. And Larry, fucking good to have you back, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
That's good,
fantastic.
baby.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
Later, guys. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Later.